So you want to know if Yoimiya is worth summoning for. First thing, if you don't have Al-Haytham or Kazuha, I strongly recommend summoning on those two before. Why is Yoimiya worth summoning for? It's just very simple. She's fun to play, and she's able to beat Spiral Abyss. That's all you need. That's literally all you need. Now, to say whether she's going to be best character in the game, she's never going to be that, right? We're never going to get that. And to have these characters compete for nowadays and regain what they used to be as like some of the queens of the game, which I'm going to be referencing Hu Tao in this video a lot. But as the queens of this game, they need a character like Goro, Farazan, Kujasara for Pyro. That's what we need for these characters now. Because these characters just are losing to Hyper Bloom outright. And Hu Tao really, even if she is able to do AoE, Hyper Bloom just kills everything so fast and so easily that Hu Tao is not able to keep up. Not to mention, you have to move with Hu Tao. You know, you don't have to move with Hyper Bloom whatsoever. You really don't. You just go. With Hyper Bloom, you could stay still for most of the battle. Other than dodging, you basically just stay still as long as you have heat for range, obviously. Hyper Bloom is just better than these characters, right? Now, there's another hierarchy that we have to get rid of, which is Hu Tao is better than Yoimiya if you use her just overall. But it depends if you like using her, because the damage difference that happens is very negligible. Like, honestly, we tested this in Spiral Abyss. I had people in my Discord watching me, right? 3 seconds was our difference, which I don't think is that game breaking. I don't think anybody's losing out of 3 seconds. Like, that's just another retry and you can probably do it. That's all I gotta tell you. Like, it's just literally one more retry and you can probably clear it 3 seconds faster. And there you go. All that matters is what your preference is for Hu Tao versus Yoimiya. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to go into it anymore. That conversation goes on for way too long. But Yoimiya is also pretty free-to-play friendly, right? She has a weapon called the Slingshot, right? It's right here. If we assume that Rust is R5 and Slingshot is R5, then it is only 5% worse. If you're wondering where I'm getting my numbers from, it's from KQM. You just search up Yoimiya KQM, and you got these people that love doing their math, and I'm not going to stop them. But yes, if we're talking about an R5 Slingshot versus an R5 Rust, it is a 5% difference. Now, fun thing, if we're talking about an R1 Slingshot, it's a 9% difference. Also, it depends on whether you have Yunjin and Bennett, which is also another thing. Rust, if you have Yunjin, can actually beat out Thundering Pulse. Depends on what you're using, though. Like, Yunjin would have to be, like, built fully, right, to really beat out Thundering Pulse by a lot. It's not a lot. It's always really close. But through my testing and like the 5 videos that I've done on this comparison, but yeah, Yunjin typically makes Rust do more damage. So it's a fun fact for any of you people who have Yunjin. You know, she works well with Yoimiya. Hey, that C6, that 12% attack boost, right? This C6 over here, you know, that 12% attack speed, that's actually going to work on Yoimiya because she's already super fast attacking. It's great. I still haven't tested her out with C2 Yunjin. I have not tested that out. I got to see that. But let's get back to Yoimiya. So, yeah, very free-to-play friendly. She has Slingshot as one of her best weapons, and it's not even that far off from her actual best in slot. Well, her actual best in slot is 115% over there compared to Slingshot, which is, you know, 15% more damage, almost 16%. Let's just leave it at that. And then also, another thing, Yoimiya's best in slot artifacts kind of are in the best domain in the game. It's kind of, you know, like you don't even have to farm for her. You can just farm for other characters and coincidentally build her. I'll be real, I haven't farmed for Yoimiya in like a year. Yes, she keeps getting gooder pieces. That is what I said. Yoimiya gets a lot of good pieces just because she's there and she's good. You can farm for Emblem and you get this coincidentally. You don't even have to farm for it, alright? You only really have to level up 2 talents. Because her burst is just bad, alright? It's just bad. Listen, we gotta talk. This is, how do I put it? Possibly the worst burst in the game. And I crowned it. You know, it was just more for flashiness. But yes, That is the worst burst in the game, almost. I'm trying to think of possibly a... Oh, it's probably this one, actually. Yeah, this scales with attack percent, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Albedo's is worse. It may have a lot of scaling, but, like, it's worse. He scales with attack percent, and, you know, you use him for this. Yeah, I don't really want to... This is probably worse. Because at least with Yoimiya, it does damage. I don't think with Albedo's you're going to do damage at all. I think you're just going to sit there, and he's going to do his little flick of the wrist, and he's going to do, like, 4k damage. Which is what Yoimiya does, but she does that, like, 5 times. And then, you know, this amazing... Oh, wait, no. And then, you know, this got this amazing support capabilities. But, yeah, overall, both of her passive talents are pretty meh. Like, not really good at all. Oh, like, actually, some of the worst passive talents also. Like, she's not the best designed character. Not even close. But she's good. She works. She's very basic. That's the reason why she works. She's just very basic. Yoimiya is not the best designed character whatsoever, alright? Just outright, just not. And, you know, just a side note, Yoimiya doesn't need a constellation to get around a negative of hers. Like, her negatives are here, but her constellation 1 doesn't fix them, right? All her constellations do is just add more damage to her. She gets more damage. That's basically it. None of these, like, fix anything about her kit. They just make her stronger. Like, that's it. Personally, I think Yoimiya is worth summoning for. If you want her, just go for her. She's not going to be bad. You're going to love using her, right? Overall, I feel like this is one of those characters. It's not like, you know, Zhao, who has a very specific, like, play style where he's, you know, going up and down. It's not like that. Most people probably would find this kind of kit attractive. From what... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong about this. But I feel like most people can at least, like it and not hate this kit, right? Most people don't care that you're just shooting. Some people try and criticize Yoimiya by saying all you do is press left click when, you know, what? Hu Tao is just, you know, what? Hold left click and then, you know, spacebar. And sometimes Q. Which, you know, you sometimes Q on Yoimiya too, honestly. But yeah, I don't exactly think Hu Tao is the most complicated character either. Neither is Nahida. Like, really, you only need like 3 inputs for most characters in this game? It's just like, what do you expect? Like, do you realize what most DPSs are? Like, we talk about one of the best DPSs in the game. She's just left click. You pop her burst and she's left click. All you do is pop Yoimiya's E and she's left click. Sinnoh, exactly the same. You know, just Q and then click. You know, I guess you do have to time his E skills, but, like, yeah, I mean, it's whatever. Ayaka, I mean, you pop her Q and then you left click. That argument is just really weird. Alhaitham is probably the most intricate DPS we have. And honestly, I'm scared to play him. But that's besides the point. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope this video gave me more confidence to summon for Yoimiya, because that's what I was trying to do. I'm like, guys, don't worry. Yoimiya, she's going to be fine. She's going to be great. You're going to have a great time playing her. I imagine. Listen, I am not trying to be held accountable or liable for anything happening after you summon for this character. I'm just trying to tell you that this is what I think of Yoimiya personally. This is not financial advice. Please do not listen to me. And with the disclaimer gone, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.